Hi, it's WolfenStormTheCastle.com, and this is a blacksmithing video. And I have a lot of stuff here, and I'll explain this in a second. This is a blacksmithing video, and I show you how to make something with blacksmithing. And I just wanted to say, pretty excited. This is actually the first blacksmithing I've done of the season. We've had a lot of rain here where I live. I finally cranked up the forge, and I got a bunch of projects planned for this summer. I'm going to do another sword, and that's what this is for. I'm going to do some armor, so it should be a lot of fun. So stick with me. Subscribe to my channel if you'd like blacksmithing stuff, sword stuff, things like that. So let me explain to you what I got here. I made a fullering tool, and that's what this tutorial about, is how to make a fullering tool. And let me explain to you, this is the tool we make, and I forged this up. Now, a fuller, if I can explain to you here, and that's why I have this here, these swords. A fuller is the groove right here. See this groove in the sword? There's grooves. In the sword. That is called a fuller. And it's put there to reduce the weight of the sword and to make it stronger. It also reduces whiplash. When you're swinging that sword, having a fuller in it will give it less of this whipping action. Will actually keep it a little stronger. So that's an important thing. A lot of people call it a blood groove. It really has nothing to do with blood. But what you have to do is get a groove, nice even straight groove on both sides of the sword. And how you do that is with a fullering tool like this. See? Now I can put a sword in here, hammer it, and these rods will fuller both sides, top and bottom. See, like this. Let me show you. See that there? See how that is? Now I can hammer that on the top, and it will put a groove in that, if this was, of course, red hot in the forge. So, and this post here allows it to fit in the hardy hole on the anvil. So let me show you how I did that. We'll go to the forge and do these things. First thing off is I cut myself off a piece of steel stock square, like this. Then I cut myself off some round stock here, and I think this is 5/8. You can vary that. 2 pieces there, one for top and one for bottom. Then I cut myself this piece of flat stock here. Just cut it off with a cut-off grinder. And then we throw it in the forge and bend it. And once it's bent, we just weld it all together. Sorry. Now that can go in the hardy hole in the anvil. We can put our sword in there in the case of, let's take a look at this. Like, this is some steel that I'm going to be used to make a sword. And we can hammer on it and put the fuller in the sword. Lots more blacksmithing stuff here on my YouTube channel. I'm on my website at stormthecastle.com. And about this sword here, you might want to look for this video. I actually went to Japan and got this sword in Japan. True story, I really did. It's kind of interesting. There's 3 or 4 videos here on my channel. If you want to see that story, the story of the dragon and the story of the sword, of how I came to get this sword in Japan. Thanks for watching.
Samurai sword dealers in the neighborhood, and I got here just a little bit late. They closed both closed at 6, and if you can see by the clock on the wall here, you can see that